Hey guys, listen, I was just having this amazing conversation with my team, and we were talking about feedback. And I was just sharing how, the culture of my company really is about being able to give and receive feedback effectively. And I find that, like in these entrepreneur arenas and entrepreneur circles, that tends to be a hard thing for people because they take that feedback thing really personally, right? Like it's a personal attack. And so the real truth is that when someone gives you feedback, and we have to talk about feedback versus criticism, right? When someone gives you feedback, and that person is a person who has historically been in your corner, right? Then you have to know that this person wants the best for you. Now, I always say consider the source, right? So if somebody's giving you feedback and they're telling you you need to improve at something or get better at something or do something a little bit differently, it's important to listen to that feedback and apply it. Now, if this person has never owned a business a day in their life or they haven't had the level of success that you're looking for, by all means, consider the source. Everybody's not worthy of internalizing and applying feedback. But there are most certainly people are, and I surround myself with people that are brilliant at what they do, and they give me feedback often, and the feedback is hard and it's harsh. So I'll tell you one of my biggest challenges is that I suck at sales. I used to really suck at sales. And I remember picking up the phone and saying, I'm not really a salesperson. I don't really like sales. I don't really like selling. But at the end of the day, how are you going to be successful in business if you don't learn to sell? And so what I had done was mastered my attraction method, which is how I attract clients. I attract clients, right? And I attract visibility and I attract a lot of people to me. But there was still a disconnect. And so my sales cycle was still sluggish because I didn't like to close people, right? I didn't like to make people feel pressured. I didn't like to make them feel uncomfortable. And I had to learn how to sell without using high pressure tactics, right? I had to learn how to, really give people enough value that it made a difference. And so I actually had to go get training. It wasn't something that came naturally to me. It wasn't something, I feel like a lot of sales there's an element of pressure or manipulation in it. I didn't like that. I'm a straightforward person. I want to put stuff, on the table and let people make a decision. I'm also the type of person that if I say no, no means no, right? No means no. But I find for more people, sometimes it's not no. Sometimes it's I'm not sure that I have enough information. And the best thing that they can say is no. And so understanding the psychology of what people do, why they buy, what happens, what's going on in the buying process. I spent a lot of money to learn those things, right? To get better at closing. That was absolutely my weakness. And I was so frustrated at one point because people would give me feedback and I'd be like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. And I was so frustrated because I saw, again, ain't shit motherfuckers out there killing it and taking clients that should have been mine. People would come to me, they would talk to me, and then they'd be like, oh, I'm going to work with you. And then they go off and talk to this other person and they sign up with this other person and the other person don't even fucking deliver. Right. And then they end up spending more money to come back to me. And it's like, why couldn't I close them in the first place? And so I spent a lot of time training. And one of the things I had to learn to do was because I speak a lot was I had to spend time learning how to close from the stage. And so I went to a lot of training. Okay. Spent a lot of money, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to learn to speak on stage and close those stages. Those irresistible offers. You probably heard of all of those things. And so, but I found that when you work with women, they are still very intimidated by a high pressure sales strategy. And so I had to shift my approach because a lot of the great salespeople are men or they're women that act like men when it comes to closing a deal. Right. And I didn't like that. And so I decided to create my own training to teach people how to close using some of the strategies, but also some other things that work better for what I think is women so that they feel comfortable making a purchase. They don't feel pressured and then they don't have that buyer's remorse. Okay. And so I created this program probably 2 years ago. And I know I need my ass kicked for not telling y'all about it before now, but I'm going to tell y'all about it now. So don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. I just didn't think about it. So it's called Slay Your Signature Talk. Okay, Slay Your Signature Talk. I'm going to share the actual landing page with you now. And you actually can go to jstone.com/talk and the Slay Your Signature Talk. And what I do in this is I have created a signature talk blueprint, right? And it's similar to this, the signature talk blueprint. And it actually goes through all the stages that you need in your speech to nail a signature talk, including your personal story. And so there's 8 stages that you go through in your talk. Okay, you go through these 8 stages in your talk. So there's actually a blueprint that tells you what the stages are and how each of them work. Okay. And then you guys know I've been posting Throwback Thursday. I forgot all about the fact that I did a closing keynote at Sears. Read the story. It's a great story. I posted in a group. I really thought when they first contacted me, I really thought it was a scam, but it was real. So anyway, here's what they had to say on stage. Okay, sorry about that. Here's what they had to say about me speaking on stage. And then this signature talk has 8 steps to authentically captivate and convert your audience directly from the stage. Now, as you can see, I have a picture of me showing a package for $8,500. You see people literally standing in line ready to buy the package before I complete making the offer. Okay, so this works, and here's a photo of it actually working. Pay attention to this young lady right here because she bought into the program. All right, so what you get, what's included is a 45-minute video training session, a 45-minute training that gives you the step-by-step instructions on designing a signature talk. Then I go through all 8 steps of the process. Okay, and then we do the strategy for you to actually learn how to do what we call a call to action. All right, so here's what you get in the program. You get the signature talk training video, a $797 value. You get the actual blueprint that I sell for $197. You actually get the PowerPoint template to help you craft the signature talk. Okay, so there's actually a PowerPoint template that you download. Then you get the personal story outline. A lot of you guys struggle with how to tell your personal story on stage. Okay, and that's a $75 value. And then we got the event sales plan worksheet. You got to know what you're selling for your event. Okay, you have to know what you're selling for your event before you can create an offer. And then I actually give you guys a 20-minute audio of a personal story inside my signature talk. So your personal story will be your signature talk will be about an hour, 15 or 20 minutes of that should be the personal story. I actually give you an audio of my actual personal story so that you understand the structure of it. And then I'm also going to give you a PowerPoint editing video. So you get the PowerPoint for your signature talk, but I'm going to give you a training video on how to edit it, like put your brand colors in and those kinds of things. And so if you go to jstone.com/talk, you can read this, but guess what? So this normally runs for $297. Okay, that's the price. It didn't go there. Let me go back to it. What happened? I'll fix that link before you get in. Anyway, why did that happen? Look, it's trying to show out in front of company. All right, so let me find it for you. So it actually goes for $297, and I just actually put in a discount code for the product for you. Okay, so the discount code is I'm going to put it in there. The discount code is I hustle hard. It's I hustle hard. I'll put the discount code in there. It goes for $297. I'm going to sell it for $197 for the next 24 hours. Okay. The key is to sell it for the next 24 hours. Okay. But let me find it for you so you know when you click. I'm glad I did this, honey. We done changed around domains and things is all over the place. So let me do this for you. Listen, this is happening in real life right now. This is happening in real life right now. Okay. I got to go in and update the landing page, honey. That's a shame. But that happens. It happens. This is why before you launch anything, you have to test everything. We tested it back in the day, but I forgot I changed the domain. All right, so here's the plan. So when you click this button, and I'll have it fixed by the time you guys go to click. All right, it'll take you here to Slay Your Signature Talk. And as you can see, the price right now is $297. I'm going to give you a $100 discount on it so that it will be $197. It will be $197. And again, let's talk about what you get. Okay. So this is the Slay Your Signature Talk. All right. And what you're going to get in the package is going to be the 45-minute training video, the actual Signature Talk blueprint to help you map it out. It's actually going to give you the PowerPoint template and the training video to edit the template. It's going to give you the personal story template. So it actually outlines how you create your personal story, an event sales plan worksheet. And then, of course, the bonus is going to be the sample of my actual Signature Talk. So personal story inside the Signature Talk. So again, if you go to jstone.com/talk, I'm actually going to go in and fix that link now so that you guys can get the right thing when you click the buy now. And it's going to be up for 24 hours. The discount code is I Hustle Hard. The letter I Hustle Hard. I'm going to put all of this in the comments so you guys can have it. And I will catch you on the flip side. Mwah.